next one, doing chapter 5b, we mainly focus on rounding decimals, but we have a do now activity which focuses on 5a. So let's just quickly go through it. So write the value of underlined digit / highlighted. So this one here is hundreds. Hundreds as well. This is thousands. Which number is larger? So it'll be 3.7. This one here, you got to be careful. It's 4.52. Right here, we got 8.91. Convert to decimals. This one's 0.6, 0.42, 2.5. Clears. Alright, so the learning aim is we're going to learn how to round them to a given number of decimal places. That's all. Hopefully by the end of this video, you can identify the decimal place you need to round to. Use the digit to the right to decide whether to round up or down. And then just round them accurately. So first of all, what's rounding? Rounding just means approximating a number. Just makes it easier to work with because when you write down these decimals, you don't want to keep writing them as it is annoying. So we just work with roughly something. Now, when you round, you want to try and make it as close to its original value as much as possible. Now, I know over here it says don't write, but I reckon do write. Just write it just in case. But these are the steps that you'll need to take. Number 1, find the required decimal place. Step 2, look at the digit immediately to the right. This is called the critical digit. Now, step 3 is if the critical digit is one of these, then it just tells you whether you're rounding up or rounding down. Whoops, how do I get out of that? How do I get out of that? Discard. And then number 4, remove all digits after the required rounding. I'll just say required rounding. But yeah, you should have this table down. This will just pretty much help you decide how to round up or round down. So just make sure you have all that in. Alright, round 25.682 to 1 dp. dp just means decimal place. Now basically decimal place is just, this just means here how many digits after decimal point. So keyword after. So let's just write it out. 25.682. Now the first number after the decimal point is the 6. So let me just underline that real quick. So that's where we want to round it to. What I will visually show you is after you identify where you need to round off or the cutoff point is, draw an invisible line like so. Now let's just follow step 3. Look at the digit immediately to the right. So after this line here, you see an 8. So I'm going to go, this is your critical digit. So if the critical digit is one of the following, so let's have a look here at this table. It's an 8, so on our table it says here round up. So basically what happens now is the purple rounds up. But the 6 here increases by 1. So this here now becomes 25.7. You can think about it like this, yeah? You got a 6 there. One digit, one number after the number 6 is just a 7. And like, I'll show you more what that statement means in the next example here. So 15.6327. And now it says here to 2TP. So I'm going to underline the two numbers here. Like so. Now, draw my invisible line. Oh my god. There we go. Like that. So now we look at our critical digit. It is a 2. So referring back to our table. Now it says here round down. But when we say round down, it technically means doesn't change. Okay. So let's just fix this up. So because we're rounding down, that means this doesn't change. The one in purple here doesn't change at all. So we just write it as 15.63. So as you can see here, I underlined in purple the number 63. So that if I were to round up, it would be 64. But because when we say rounding down means it doesn't change, so the 63 just stays as 63, okay? And let's just quickly go through this. Here we go. Now these are the questions you got to do. Okay? Take care. Enjoy the holidays.